What's up, Writing Workshop, and happy virtual day. We should be able to keep this video rather short. As you guys know, today is a continuation of our drafting time yesterday, so I want to make sure that I can give you some clear guidance, but otherwise this whole weekend really is drafting time for you. So, as I like to do on virtual days, I would encourage you, if you haven't done so already, maybe pause this video, say a quick prayer for your learning today. Otherwise, we'll scooch forward in just a second here. All right, y'all. So right now we are watching the February 2nd instructions video. Again, it's a really quick one, just giving a little refresher of where we are at in the class. Main thing today is to continue working on your college application essay draft. So yesterday we did set up drafts in Word Online. So anywhere you have a Wi-Fi connection, you have access to Word Online. I do want to remind you guys that we will begin editing in class on Wednesday. So a lot of the drafting time ahead is for you to do on your own. But even on Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to try to keep assignments to a minimum as you guys are catching up on drafting. I am using this virtual day largely, especially in the afternoon, to catch up on some commenting and grading. If you notice that you don't have any feedback yet on things like your outlines, be patient with me. So I can give you some feedback there. Obviously, my comments are there to help you as you draft. So you can read my comments on the fly, make changes if you like. Look for the areas that I encouraged you in. Again, we'll have some time to edit in class next week as well. I will point this out too. Besides drafting, this weekend is a great time to catch up on missing work. So if you are noticing, as I get caught up in the gradebook, that you have some assignments marked 0 and missing, those would be things that you can maybe catch up on over the weekend. Check your Schoology gradebook first for those things. I grade to Schoology first and then sync over to Skyward. One thing I've done is I've put our current lesson folder just right above yesterday's. So if you do need to see what we did yesterday or get a refresher, I did leave my example outline inside of that lesson folder, if that's helpful for you as you continue planning or drafting. If you want to see your essay outline feedback, you can see it in your gradebook or by clicking here. I do just want to show off one student's so far so you can see what it looks like. On my view, the ones that have been submitted go to submissions. After I do grade those, I do kick them back to you, so I unsubmit them just to make it easier for you to access my feedback. I do want to look at one of these that I've graded so far. All right, so I'm just popping into Charles's real quick. I chose Charles's because it's very good. Also, there's just a number that I'm still working on as well from the moment of filming this. The things you want to look for are my comments, these little speech bubbles on the right-hand side. These would be a mix of things that are rather good. So, like, Charles has a really nice attention getter and background sentences for his introduction, as well as things to work on as well. So I gave him some feedback on his thesis. I gave a suggestion about being specific there. He made a sentence that I really loved right here. Asked for clarification on another point. One thing I'm not looking for really specifically this time are things like spelling and grammar, because that's for the editing stage anyway. If I do see a really common error that you're making, like in every single sentence, I might point it out here. But otherwise, I'm just here to kind of comment on your plan. Areas that are very clear, areas that are unclear, and the things to work on as you draft. It's like right here, Charles said that he developed a new game plan in life. Love that idea, but he hasn't quite fleshed it out here. So I just wanted to point out that he should flesh out that idea as he drafts, if he hasn't yet already. Some other comments for improvement. Again, I'm not going to linger on them crazy long because you don't necessarily have to see all of this. But these are the types of things you want to look for as I comment on your outline. I would point out, too, I am giving partial outline grades for incomplete ones. So let's say all you finished was, let's say you have a really good introduction, but that's it. I might give you like a 7 out of 20 instead of a 0. Keep that in mind. You might see comments that say things like, great start, keep going. That is an encouragement to keep working on your outline. I would be willing to tack some points back on later once you get a better plan for drafting your essay. Anyways, that was Charles. In any case, the rest of this time, really on this virtual day, is yours to draft. Again, we want drafts to be ready to edit on Wednesday, so you can follow my feedback for that. You can keep working on your own as much as you need. I will be available for extra help throughout the afternoon as I work on grading for your guys' class. Until then, Peace.